Hello guys, welcome back to the Fat Cat Caravan. Dean here for you. Now we've got an incoming update for On the Road, which will be out on PS4 and 5 and Xbox Series X and S soon. I don't know what the date is on this, but I thought I at least need to discuss it because I do play On the Road after all. Admittedly, I haven't played it for a while because of lots of control issues and stuff like that. But anyway, this news got leaked about a couple of days ago. Well, not leaked, but from the developers themselves, Toxtronics. Yeah, so we've got a few things to discuss. So I'm going to get right into it now. So one of the first things to note is an overhaul on the physics. So depending on whether you've got an empty truck or a full truck, it will now affect your driving behaviour. So when you're driving with a heavy load, obviously it's going to really be hard to steer and stuff, and with obviously the lighter loads it'll be easier to steer. That is definitely a welcome change for me, 100%. So also it'll affect your actual acceleration and braking as well. So you've got to really think about now with a full load, it's going to take longer to brake and so on. So that's really good, positive change. That's the first thing. I'm really happy to see that. It's a welcome change. Now, one of the next things to touch on is fuel consumption of employees, right? So now, obviously, depending on how far you send your drivers, etc., it's all going to come into play now. So the fuel consumption is going to be deducted from your journeys. So, for example, you send a driver out on a, 10-kilometer trip, he gets paid 10 grand, but then minus the fuel cost. So it's good. It's all this money we're getting now, with nothing to spend it on. We're going to have to, we have to start thinking about the fuel costs as well. So that's really good. I'm really pleased about that. Now the next point is selling vehicles, right? So if you've got old trucks to sell, you will lose 25% of your money when selling old vehicles, which is really cool. Again, just a way to kind of balance out that money. It makes it kind of worth, rather than just getting loads of money. I think, okay, now what? You know what I mean? It just makes that little small change a little bit better. And also trailers, you'll be losing 40% on trailers. I'm guessing because of the it's harder wear and tear on the trailers, isn't it? So yeah, that's the main things there. But they're all welcome changes, mate. At least the game is moving in the right direction, which I'm pleased about. Like I say, I haven't played it for a while, only because due to the driving, the steering. So I play on controller myself, and I found it a real struggle to play on controller at times because of the steering dampening mainly. I mean, someone did suggest to me to turn it all the way down. I did, and it got a lot better, but I just still think that tighter controls would be lovely. They'd make a welcome change. Just tighter controls for me. That would be brilliant. I mean, pretty much. I mean, this obviously is made in the Unity engine, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's pushing the limits of the Unity engine, but it'll be, obviously in an ideal world it'd be Unreal, etc., but whatever, it doesn't matter. Just the thing that bothered me the most is the fact that every time you would set your settings perfectly to how you want them, and then when you exit the game and come back in the next time, most of the settings, not all of them actually, not all of the settings actually, it does save some settings for some bizarre reason, but just not all of them. Anyway, but every time you go back into the game, you've got to set up your steering again, your seat position, that kind of thing. But I do think a fix is on the way for that as well. That's not confirmed in this update, the upcoming update, but I do think that Brandon, the guy there at Toxtronics, has kind of passed the message on, so these settings might be saved in the future with a bit of luck. So I mean, yeah, that bit's all good. So anyway, in a nutshell, it's all good news. It's not it's not terrible news. It's the way the game should be moving in that direction, which is all positive to me. Like I say, just get those tighter controls fixed up, and yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, okay guys, I'm going to leave that video there. Just like I say, just a quick update video to let you guys know. I'm sure you guys probably know already because I'm a bit late with this, a couple of days late. So anyway, regardless, I'm still putting it out there. And yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings about this. I know some people just left this game, but will this bring you back now? These new changes, these new developments, I'd love to know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. But yeah, all right, let's just leave it there. I'll say thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the Fat Cat Caravan as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.